Do you know why this happens and how to solve the problem? Let me know your experiences with talking Barbie legs in the comments below. Don't worry, we will reattach the leg in this video. When you are a first-time buyer of Talking Barbie, you should keep several things in mind. I'm Busy Bee from Germany. I'm a long-time Barbie collector and a Barbie dog for almost 10 years. This channel is more than your one-stop Barbie repair workshop. I can only give you the advice to be careful when buying early talking dolls. Here's what I got from other collectors. They wrote me a lot of emails and I would like to inform you a little bit here in this video about what can expect you when you want to buy a talking Barbie. When you buy old dolls like this Stacey, they have a tendency to have fallen off legs. Be careful when you buy one, because when they were not properly fixed, you get these color traces from a rubbing band. You can't remove them, or let's say I don't want to remove them here because I would have to bleach her and I don't want to bleach her legs. So I leave them in the body. So as you can see, this leg is re-glued to the body and you get traces when it's not done the correct way, like this one's here. I think the glue ran down to here and that's where it stopped, and that's some dirt I can't get off, so I think that's from the glue, leftovers from the glue that was used here. Be really careful when you buy such a doll, because I got some horrible stories from other collectors that they also bought talking Barbie dolls and the legs and arms were glued back to the body, and when they started to fall off again, the neck knot part here really crumbled away. Don't use things like Gorilla Glue, a strong glue you don't get here in Germany, because it can have the tendency to powderize the arm and leg knobs. So in comparison to my Stacey, I would like to show you one of my repaired talking dolls. So when I move her leg, it is movable, it does not fall off, and you don't see any rubber traces. She does not have what you see here, simply. She's clean, she has the proper legs she needs, and I think that was a good repair. So that's what you should look for when you are buying a used talking Barbie. What has caused the legs to fall off? Well, I think it is a material problem. The rubber of the legs reacts with the polystyrene on the body, and that causes a kind of material weakness. If you are a chemist and you can prove it, please let me know. That's only my theory, that these two materials reacted with each other and they don't like each other. So that's what you get. But this problem does not only happen to Barbie. I have a good example for you. This here is my jeans Petra. Petra was made especially in Germany. That's a very late version from the late 80s, early 90s. She's called Jeans Petra, but I don't have her original dress anymore. But the doll still exists. It feels like eternity when I got her, but I think it was 7 or 8, so it was early 90s when I got her. I don't know when she came out exactly. And this doll also has the same problem, and this doll also developed the same problem like this Talking Stacey. Her leg fall off. You can see it's not only a problem that appears when you have Barbie, this can also happen to other fashion dolls. And she was always stored in the same temperature. She was always stored in a climate that was not changing very much. And you see this also happens to other dolls, not just Barbie. And you see the construction is similar to what we have here on Barbie. If you're interested to learn how to repair Talking Barbie, I also have a video on how to repair Talking Barbie. I will leave you the link above so that you can watch the whole series. And you see here you have traces. I don't think that's an original talking body, but that's the closest I have here for demonstration. So that's the neck knob she originally has. I think she is this one here is a quick curl or something. She's from Taiwan here. His body says Taiwan, but she has literally the same body like a talking body. And you can see here the leftovers from the glue. Here also on the legs, not that visible, but there are also some traces from the glue. Somebody tried to glue the arm knob back on. I don't have the arm knob, but you see here the traces from the glue. And that's the original knob. It has to look like this. It was not done properly. Here you can see it. That's what I would avoid. You also see here somebody broke the leg parts out. This also happens to Talking Barbies. Often when somebody does not know how to repair her, that's two of the things you see very often when you see broken Talking Barbie dolls, or Stacey or Julia, Brett, and all of the other dolls, the talking dolls. So I think that's a good object for demonstration. That's why I put this body out of my repair workshop. That's why I put this body out of my workshop, just for reasons of demonstrations. And if you ask me if there is a chance to repair these dolls when you don't have the original legs, I can tell you from experience that there is a way to change when you only have the upper body and something like this. You find it, you want to repair it, and she does not have any legs. Is there any chance that you can put the legs back on? And I would say yes, you can change the legs, because somebody told me the ballerina Barbie from the early 70s had almost identical legs to the Talking Barbie legs from the color. I think it matches very well. But when you sell the doll again, tell anybody who does not know you have changed the legs that you have changed the legs. You see from the leg knobs it's similar, not identical but similar. And so this would match if I would put the ballerina Barbie leg on. Should not make any problems. But if you want to sell her, tell the new owner that you have changed the legs and that the original legs are not attached anymore because you bought the doll without any legs. So you can complete the dolls again, that's no problem, but you should tell it because it makes a difference in the worth of the dolls. When you have them with original legs, They are often much more expensive than if you don't have the original legs. And now let's come to the exciting point of this video. Let's glue the leg back on. It's important when you buy a Talking Barbie, Stacey, whoever of the Talking family, be sure that your missing leg knob piece is still in your leg because you need it. Next question that I would like to answer you is how to get this piece of the leg knob out of the leg. And for the solution of the problem, we need hot water and a bowl. And we put the leg in the bowl for a minute. So the leg was in there at least for 2 minutes and the rubber has become very soft, and that's, I hope you can see it from above, that's how we put this leg knob out of the leg. And this is a very, very important piece in repairing a Talking Barbie. See, this is the missing part for reattaching her leg. This knob has not been glued. That's a very big advantage because then we can easily fix this. You see here, this other leg was also re-glued to the body. And you see here the missing part we had in the talking body, in the body I showed you before. Here is this broken out piece. That's how it's looking when it's in the body. So now let's fix the leg knob. And first let me dry the leg here, and then we put the rubber back over the leg. It's a bit wobbly. You sometimes have to move the leg so that it goes back in its original position. So when you ask me what to use for the repair of this leg knob, it's a paintbrush, it's a jar with MEK, a little bit is in my jar here. MEK is solvent. We don't glue it back, we melt it back on the body. Gluing is not as effective as melting is, so we melt this back. And when you ask me where to get this stuff, you can buy it on Amazon. It's an easy source. We need a well-ventilated room. I can't open the window at the moment because it's raining outside, but I will open the window after the repair. And we need some patience because this stuff needs 24 hours to dry completely. And we can only reattach the leg tomorrow at the same time. Let's start. Let me open the jar and then let's put some MEK on my brush here. The advantage is it has never been done before, so this should be easy. Be careful when you do this on a door that has been re-glued before, because when you have leftovers of the glue on the leg knob, it's hard to melt it back to the body, because when you have some rests left, this will not work. You have to remove the glue completely before this works here. So when you ask me where I know when it's the correct time to do this, you can feel it. You can see when you get kind of spider webs here. And when you feel that you get them, it's the right time to put these two parts together again. And you simply push. And I do it here on this two parts as well from the outside, because I want to be sure that they really become one again, one part. And now let's put her aside for 1 day. So 1 day passed by since I melted the missing part of the leg knob back to the body. Let's wait a minute until our leg is here soft again. And then I hope we can reattach the leg back to the body. I'm not sure if this will work out in the first time. Sometimes the part comes off again and you have to do it twice before you can reattach the leg. So I don't know it. Let's see and try. The leg was in the water for at least 2 or 3 minutes. And now let's dry it before we reattach it again. And now carefully just push it back on, and now we are ready. She wanted to go right into the socket again, so I mean the leg knob. Just wanted to go into the socket again, and then it was no problem. I hope you have seen it. Maybe I can make it in slow-mo a bit. Let's have a look. But now the leg is reattached and we are done. Stacey can walk again. And by the way, I cleaned the leg a little bit while it was in the hot water. This enabled me to remove the traces of the glue, the leftover glue traces we had here on this doll. So this is why her leg is on the left side a little bit cleaner than on the right side. I hope you can see it. I will take pics and then I think you will be able to see it better. So I hope you like this little video. Question of the day is, are you a Talking fan? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you liked this little video. You have learned something here. It was interesting to learn new facts about Talking Barbie. See you very, very soon. Have a great day. Your Busy Bee from Germany. And don't forget to share, like and subscribe. See you in the next weeks. Your Busy Bee from Germany. Bye.